And here you will see the fine cotton blend of the exotic merch shirts, signature to the Fedorable Will brand. Friends Eat Friends and Chaos are our two primary best sellers of the evening. You better call now because they are selling fast. This state-of-the-art screen printing mixed with
Bling,
we have a
bling,
caller.
Bling, bling.
Caller! Thank you so much. Welcome to Merch with Fedorable Will. How are you this evening?
Oh, just wonderful, dearie. Those shirts look mighty swell and comfortable, and I would like to buy 5 for me and my family so we would be matching together in the chaos that is life.
Life sure is chaotic, and you will stand out in a crowd looking like a stellar family unit in these one-of-a-kind yet highly reproducible t-shirts. They come in many shapes, sizes, and colors, and you will love the way they fit your family. Tell me, are you a first-time caller, or have you bought Fedorable Will merch before?
A first-time caller, dearie. Oh, hey, mind the fudge. Sorry, my grandkids are over and they're helping me make fudge.
You know, we do have fudge dice you could add to your special order. With one extra item, you will be able to get a discount on your shipping.
Are they delicious?
They're not quite delicious, but they help you control the odds of fate in this crazy game of life.
Oh, well, if that's the case, then perhaps, Oh, sorry, my neck hurts from all the weary day. Oh, if only I had something to lay my head down upon.
A neck ache, you say? Well, our fantastic, great and mighty pillow will be sure to resolve any neck, shoulder, and head aches you may experience. Satisfaction is not guaranteed. Our model is getting quite carried away with the product over on the far right side of the screen, but Lucky Caller, this pillow could be for you too.
I'll take 3, but not that one.
I can't say I blame you. I wouldn't want that one either.
Oh, my feet are quite cold now. If only I had some warm, slippy socks.
Of course, in your old age, I can't imagine how cold your feet get. Our most gymnastic model is showcasing you our Kip and Cotty socks. They're a matching set to demonstrate the 2 cats of your favorite streamer. If you go to shop.fedorablewill.com, you too can have these grippy socks.
Ooh, lovely. I'll buy 6 pairs.
6 pairs? Wow! You sure are a big fan.
Ooh.
And just in case, as one final thought, you may want to invest in some stickers so everyone knows all of your things belong to us.
Hey, Grandma, who are you talking to? Grandma?
Oh, hello.
No, you're not
must
supposed
be the
to.
lucky recipient of some new
hello?
shirts. Congratulations on your new shirt purchase. We will finalize our credit card information shortly and send you the bill.
What?
That's shop.fedorablewill.com. Friends eat friends, just for you. Thank you. And that's
Nana,
all the time we have for today. Cut to commercial. And we're out.
Fedorable Will.
Pulverizing plumbers pursuing perishing perspectives. It's Midwest Dungeon Delvers. He's here to cheer snowbanks and kick bubblegum, and he's all out of bubblegum. It's BurrItsColdGaming.
And me.
The friendliest shroom around is Goomba, Palm Tree Tries.
Hi!
I'm Will. Your game master puts a lot of effort into not putting a lot of effort into the story for this campaign. And this is Super Smash Quest!
Woo, Super Smash Quest!
Super Smash Quest!
Woo!
Season finale, part 1.
Yeah.
I died. I died.
Oh, but you're back, and welcome back. And hello, everyone. Welcome in. Yes, indeed. As Paul was just mentioning, we are wrapping up the campaign, and we are scheduled to have campaign 2 premiere on what is it? The 23rd on our live streaming platforms, and then hopefully the next day wherever you get your podcasts. Throughout this week, the remaining parts are just going to just come out, just boom, 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 like it's spread out pretty evenly. So, you should expect to see another part on Wednesday, and then if this keeps going, if this ends up being if there ends up being a 50th session, that will premiere on Saturday the 28th. So, but yes, those watching live, you don't have to wait. So there's all that for you. And with all of that being said, players, how y'all feeling about all this?
I'm a little scared. I gotta say.
I'm excited. Not only is this the first game I've gotten to play in a long while, this is actually the first game I've ever got to finish. So,
yeah, it's pretty cool. Like, I've seen this campaign from episode 1 to episode 48 to 50, or however many this ends up being.
yeah, it's insane.
That's
it's
kind
awesome.
of crazy.
It's been over a year for you, for us, you guys.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh,
Wild.
what a
year.
journey.
It's been a good year. We have gone through a lot of crazy experiences.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, just in and out of stream too. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It has been wild, but hey,
Thank
we're
you all
here.
for being there for me.
Thank you guys.
Yeah.
You guys are
Thanks for
awesome.
being my
Likewise.
friend.
This has been a great time.
Copyright. Bang.
Copyright.
Dang it. Well, all right. So long to all our YouTube fans. I guess we're going to get kicked off that platform because we use copyright.
Oh.
No.
Oh no! Oh no, Scoot!
I don't think the bots will catch
Like
it
Scoot.
close enough.
Yeah.
Was parody used for my own individual creative purposes?
There you go.
Alrighty, and welcome into those watching us live on twitch.tv/FedoraWorld, and that includes Prelude. Good to have you in here, friend, and Alid is lurking in here as well. Good to have all y'all in here. And of course, as per the usual, those watching us live, keep chatting. We're not ignoring you, but we're not going to be reading out all the messages out loud so that we can stay on topic. So yeah.
He does not speak for all of us. I will be studiously ignoring you. I just want you to know.
At least she's honest. Alrighty. With that, so there is potentially 3 more sessions left, and while I could, just look at who's next and stuff, there would end up being a very specific advantage to whoever has to do the recap for session 49. So what I'm thinking is I would like each of you to roll me well, let's do it with DFs. Do 4 DFs.
What
because
if we do it one sentence at a time? Popcorning in a circle.
Or
all
we
3
type rock paper. We type rock paper or scissors, and then you count us down to hit enter.
There's 3 of us.
I don't know. The
There's
fudge. I don't know. We start with fudge dice. Let's end with fudge dice, right? Just do
Fudge dice.
yeah. Do 4 DFs.
I did not roll good.
Midwest rolling a -2, and Paul a -4.
I think that means
This
I
is
go
gonna be
last,
my best
right?
roll. This is gonna be my best roll of the
I
series.
think that means, Palm, you go first for crit failing, because that means you have to recap a week that you weren't here.
Oh no.
You know that's fair.
It's going to be interesting hearing Goomsha's perspective of this.
Yeah. All
Yeah,
right.
telling me.
And while she's doing that, we can roll for Equasa.
I wish I could roll for Rayquaza with my fancy new dice that I just ordered.
Oh. Wouldn't it be something if Rayquaza spawned today?
That would be crazy.
They would be the day.
Alright, so previously on Super Smash Quest, our buddies here, they got in a lot of fights, and they were acting a little, psychopathic, if you will. A little deranged and homicidal in ways that I had thought were not characteristic to their usual behaviors. Derek's became murderously obsessed with tunnel vision on slaughtering one foe at a time without any mercy or any hint of compassion, just brutally shooting people, which I didn't expect
That's totally
Derek's to go
Derek's.
gangsta on us. You know, he was probably the last person I had pegged to go full gangsta and join. I mean, come on, I'm the one over here talking like I belong in the mafia. What's he doing shooting people in the chin, the chest, and 5 bullet holes in an enemy? From this guy, Mr. Softy? Was just telling my friends, you're like a grandpa wizard, always taking care of us, looking out and nurturing and telling us what the righteous way is. And then all of a sudden, you just go guns a-blazing John Wick on these guys.
Sometimes, Grandpa's got a rat-a-tat-tat. I'm just saying.
Meanwhile,
Rat-a-tat went his gap.
Meanwhile, body opponent bag over there. I mean, I didn't see this or hear it, but from what I understand, he went a little, off the reservation and kinda had a field day torturing people. He sorta became like a bad person. A bad body opponent bag, if you will. Mr. Mario, my former mortal enemy, he and Kirby and Luigi and all these other people are maybe on our side, but maybe on their own side, and I think we turned them all into statues, and I think we shattered a statue, and Crom just kept charging up moves and holding his turn and never using it. I don't know what his big plan was, but he just kept holding his turn and holding his turn and holding his turn. He was like, I'm gonna go next time, guys, don't worry. And I'm starting to get a little worried that he's not really on our side.
Derek's would agree. Derek's would agree.
He just kept holding his turn. And for some reason, I didn't use a single fate point. Well, I finally used one when I was on the edge of statuification, but it was like I was rolling for nothing. I don't know why. I couldn't land a hit to save my life. I don't think whoever was rolling my dice was on my side. I've gone full cowboy somewhere in this. I don't know when I devolved into cowboy, but here we are. KM Shutta has perfected the art of flashing, and we are great at not being blinded by that light. And I think here we are with a team of statues around us in the middle of the Fortnitean. We statued some dudes, we took their maps, and we're headed to the inside of the storm.
Alrighty.
Oh, and we killed Matt.
Yes. This whole time, Derek's just want to interrogate Matt, and he just...
Just to be clear, I do remember this right. You shattered the Matt statue, correct?
No.
No.
Was that the statue
He took him out the normal Fortnite way, right? So he brought him down to low enough health to where he got zapped up.
Yeah, he was a statue. Derek stepped on his chest and then finished him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know who you are or what you did with my friends, but I'm gonna be checking your teeth.
And just as a further recap of what you're doing in this world, there is a truck of war prisoners that are presently in such figurine forms that have been taken off somewhere down the road, and yeah, you're in the middle of the Fortnite world. As you guys are when we left off, body opponent bag, not realizing that Derek's has gone haywire mentally, unfroze Derek's. And so that is where we pick off. So I'll let Derek's open us up.
Wow. So Derek's has been unfrozen. He is still feeling the instinct to rage, correct?
I mean, not the instinct is firstly it's firstly survive and secondly take out all enemies from the enemy teams.
Okay. Then my next question is, was his weapon removed from him?
I don't think I think they just froze you with the weapon.
Cool. The second he unfreezes, does he notice Kirby still there?
Yes, and Mario.
Yeah, then he's gonna immediately take aim.
At which one? Mario is in front of you. Kirby's behind.
He was originally going for Kirby, so he's gonna go for Kirby.
Okay.
And we agreed that pew-pews were special, right?
It's yeah.
If I
Yes,
thought I remember that.
Yeah, I think. I mean, yeah. It's here's the thing: is special means different things for different people. So for you, special means your magic abilities.
Right.
Yeah. So, I believe you that I probably said special before, but I don't know.
So I think that's what we've been using for.
Yeah, because I replaced the shoot stat with special, so I guess that works. Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm looking back at my rolls. I've basically only used special when I
Okay.
didn't use my spells.
All right, we'll
so-
stay consistent then. We'll use special.
Cool. Yeah.
All right.
He's immediately gonna pop a shot.
All right, a 4 to hit. And I'm going to have the Curbs roll to try to dodge that with a 7 to dodge.
Whew, okay. Woo. And he's going to immediately jump up and duck for cover behind these. He's gonna run over here and duck behind cover.
Mario, whose current instinct, again, primarily is surviving, is going to try to use this as a chance to like run away. Yeah. And what would you like to do about that, Bob?
Oh, as soon as I see him try to run, I'm gonna break one of his legs.
Oh my gosh.
Jeez Louise.
Alrighty. So roll first. Well,
I'm
first.
drop stomping.
Okay. Go ahead and drop some.
Stomping his leg.
Alrighty, with a 6 to hit, and let's see here. Oh gosh, and a mere 4 to dodge. It's if you had succeeded with style, I would have said okay, leg broken.
All
But
right.
though, since it's just a normal success,
I mess up his ankle.
yeah. He trips.
I didn't say you could leave, dummy.
With that little bit of extra damage that you just did, that is enough to put him over to where because he still is Fortnited, so he is going to end up getting zapped away.
No, I'm not done. Where'd he go?
What's Goomsha doing?
Goomsha is... I'm sorry, is Kirby on our team or no?
Yes, he is
Do I
has been
understand that?
unbrainwashed. He has been unbrainwashed. I believe you do understand that. Yeah.
All right, then I'm gonna go up to Kirby and I'm gonna ask him, what's going on here?
Pollo.
And by that you mean,
Pollo.
can I voluntarily? Does Kirby, by chance, have bubbles that look eatable coming out? Like, does he seem gelatinous enough that I could take a little bite and understand him better?
What?
Gain Kirby powers. I want to eat Kirby.
How does that logic work? Wait, hold on. So you see that Kirby has his power to where if he eats someone, he can copy some of their powers, and you think that though you don't have that power, because Kirby does, you can.
I have a similar power, though. I eat stuff, and I kind of turn into it.
Paul, I love your line of logic.
I feel like throughout this entire campaign, I have eaten stuff and turned into something in that same ballpark. We have super similar powers, and I don't know. It feels like worth trying.
It's not like
worst case scenario, it doesn't work.
Every snack you eat gives you a power. It's not like everything in the Mushroom Kingdom is power giving. There's food that is just food.
But he doesn't seem like just food.
So I'm going to help you out here because Crumb is going to come over and be like, wait, what voice did I give him? It's like, I fight for my friends. Yeah, that kind of thing. Okay. I believe I can help you translate there. He's saying that he doesn't really remember all that much after being statued back on the Rainbow Roads where we were fighting.
Right. Okay. Well, I guess let's team, do we want to follow after Derek's or body opponent bag?
Well, body opponent bag is still right there. He's got nothing to chase after.
I'm hitting the ground. I'm breaking something. Probably pieces of myself.
If you're breaking pieces of yourself, I'm going to come to you. If you're breaking the ground, I'm not. So it actually does make a difference. If you're just throwing a temper tantrum, I'm going to steer clear. But if you're hurting yourself, I'm going to join.
I think there may. I'm gonna roll attack on the ground.
Okay. It's a very bad attack.
It was.
For you? I mean, come on.
Yeah. I think just out of sheer defeat, he hits the ground, but it's probably the weakest hit you've ever seen body opponent bag give.
Meanwhile, the smash ball that had spawned at the end of last session is flying around still.
Yeah.
I'm gonna shoot
Cam, you want to take that?
Sure. And he goes to do so, but before he can, stray bullets from where Derek's was starts coming out. Go ahead and roll the hit.
The survival instinct is that this gives them power, or it can give me power.
Oh yeah.
And I can take them out with it. So
100%.
I'm going to specifically try to shoot it.
Yeah. And at this point, by the way, I should say that Kirby is the only one left that you perceive as someone that's not part of your posse.
Yep.
And a 2 to hit. I'm going to have it quote unquote roll to dodge essentially. It doesn't really get any modifiers, just 4 straight DFs. All right, attacker wins ties. It also got a 2.
Cool.
Alrighty, so, and I'm going to do a GM roll to see how much health this thing has, because I'm realizing I haven't done that yet. Alrighty. There we go. Alrighty. With that, it has been damaged and it gets knocked around as a result of that. And I guess y'all can see Derek's over there trying to pop shots at it. Is there anything that you guys do?
Why
Ready
are
to talk.
you shooting, Derek's?
You're calling out to him?
Yeah.
He doesn't respond.
He rolled a -1 on his will. Alrighty. I'm going to
I was just
have
seeing if he would respond or not.
I'm going to have Luigi, since he's very close to the ball, try to go for it as well. And yeah, let's see what he does as he rolls to hit. A 7 to hit and a -3 on the ball to dodge. So yeah. And it only needed one more hit. It only generated with 2 health. So that will do it for Luigi, who is just going to like hold on to the power. He's not going to use it. But he's going. But though, with that ball out of the way, yeah, he's going to point at Derek and be like, "He's over here."
Question, DM.
Yes.
Teams are usually made up of max 4 in Fortnite.
True, but this is a weird. Yeah, no, you still see him as a part of your team. Yeah.
So I still see Luigi and Crom as teammates.
Yes.
Okay, never mind then. Derek's is just gonna shoot a glance, like an angry glance at Luigi, and just, "You're gonna blow my cover."
What cover? Who are you covering from?
He's going to peek around the corner again, and if he sees Kirby, he's gonna take another shot. Do I have to roll notice to see if he can still see Kirby?
Oh no, he's just right there. He's right there.
Okay, yeah, then he's gonna answer by taking another shot at Kirby.
Alrighty, go ahead and roll to do so. A 3 to hit, and Kirby rolls a 4 to dodge. He dodges that bullet.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, no, that's his response.
Alrighty.
I see. We take out Kirby, we can follow Kirby through and get to Mario. Good thinking, Derek's.
Oh no. As you guys are saying all this, you see the storm, that big old purple nonsense, start closing in as well. It has now come to the point where you had left Batman.
Now that I am brainwashed, do I understand what that is? Like, do I fully understand what it is now?
Not from a lore standpoint. I don't think you gain any more understanding than you already did. You just know that thing will hurt you if you step beyond its threshold.
Okay. Okay.
Because think about it, the average Fortnite player doesn't know the lore.
No, but I at least know that is something that we need to, like, I just know more about the fact that it is something we need to avoid.
Yes.
That it is enclosing into a circle.
Yes.
That
The
it will continue
basics.
to
The
get
basics
smaller?
that every Fortnite player would know. Yes.
Yes, that's all I'm asking is, like, do I now understand Fortnite? Like, the basics of Fortnite.
Yes. Yes.
Does anyone understand Fortnite?
No.
Seeing the storm, body opponent bag begins to run.
Ooh.
That's the only thing that he's ever experienced to actually hurt him, so he's running.
Him
Yeah,
seeing
Derek's
this
is gonna start
truck
running
in
too.
front of him is going to be like, everyone, get in the truck. And he's going to start up the truck? Is body opponent bag still running, or is he going to oblige?
He's running in the direction we're going, but his arm is out to try and catch the edge of the truck and hop on.
Smart. Alrighty.
Yeah, I hop in the truck.
Kirby, Crom, etc. hop in the truck. Does Derek's hop in the truck with Kirby?
Oh, if he sees that Kirby's in there, no, he's following Bob and keeping cover.
Interesting. All right, so then as Cam starts operating this, which I'm going to have Cam roll drive just generally here, get us started. But yes, fun fact about the about the drive stat for those curious while I'm posting it up. It has nothing to do with how driven you are as operating motor vehicles. There we go. And
how driven you are is your will.
Yeah. And with a 1, it takes him a moment to get it started. So the storm does end up like getting right to his rear bumper before he gets it started. And so it's going to be a very close call to be able to get everyone, including body opponent bag, in there. Why can't I select everything? There we go. Oh my, roll 20. It does not. Y'all. Okay. Oh, it's only getting. You know what? We don't need the visuals. Y'all know what's going on.
Yep.
The truck just slowly, for those only listening in, as I was pressing the right arrow key, the player characters were going in one direction, and the little doodle of a truck was going in the other direction, so it was just flying away.
Is that what that is?
Yeah, it's supposed to be the truck.
I thought it was the box we built last time.
No.
Oh no.
The statue box.
No.
Alrighty.
That's the truck.
So, with that, so the storm is very quickly approaching. So this is going to be a close one if you don't manage this. And can I get your athletics, please? There, both body opponent bag and Derek's. If Derek's is going to jump on.
My goodness. Okay.
A 1 for athletics.
Hello? There it is.
And a -1 for Derek's. With Cam's mere 1 for drive as well, I'm going to say that that though you briefly come in contact with the truck, you aren't able to fully like get on board, and so as that happens, Cam is going to give y'all another try, but this try he's involved with the storm because he's going to have to slow down just enough for the storm to be able to catch up. So you're each going to need to take 1 stress here now, and we're going to try again. Each of y'all's athletics with Cam's drive as well.
A physical stress?
A physical stress.
Okay, I take a consequence.
Oof. And Cam, so Cam rolled a 0 on the drive here for this one. He does have some fate points that I could leverage here, so that wouldn't be enough is the problem. So let's see what y'all do.
First, what is my consequence, DM? Ooh.
Just I guess at this point it would just be like internal bleeding. I think the storm would cause. So he might start like spitting up blood, etc.
Cool.
Seeing that rough of a shape on Derek's body opponent bag is going to try and grab Derek's and throw him into the truck.
Oh gosh.
So I will say, if it helps give him like advantage of anything. Derek's will not fight Bob grappling him, but he will look Bob in the eyes and just go, "If you put me in that truck with the enemy, I will shoot you."
Guns don't work on me, and I throw them.
Oh, let's go! All right.
Yes.
Roll attack to throw.
He won't resist it.
A 2. And what I'm going to also do, Kirby seeing all of this happening and kind of getting a sense of why this is all happening, is going to roll to a 5 to suck in Derek's, bringing saving him and bringing him into the cart. But also he's going to hold on to Derek's for a bit in the mouth.
Can I resist the Kirby
with attack? A 4 to resist the 5. That's a no.
Nope. That's okay.
Alrighty. And so body opponent bag still being out there. Yeah, so Cam's not going to let that slide. So Cam is going to throw Flashy to try to use Spark back to bump him in. A 4, let's go! Oh, that's what we needed. And body opponent bag is able to get in. Flashy is going to take a damage being in the whatchamacallit. Yeah.
As I toss Derek's, I think to myself, this is probably the closest I'll get to being a hero. And I like fully expect to be lost in the storm and them to drive off and be safe without. Yeah. And then I get electrocuted in and I'm like, ha, ha, ha.
Stop the car, Cam! Stop the car!
No, what? Wait, no, wait. He's in the thing, right?
Yeah.
Why are you saying stop? The storm's coming.
Body opponent bag's out there.
What? No, we just got him in.
Oh, did you get in?
Yeah.
Yeah, just in.
Oh, I thought you said you thought that was it. I'm sorry, never mind.
Yeah. I like in my head I was like, that is it. And then Spark got me into the back.
Gotcha.
And so I'm like, I'm freaking out.
Gotcha. I misunderstood. I thought Sparky was helping Kirby get Derek's in. Okay.
No.
Cool. Never mind.
No. Kirby got me.
Gotcha. Okay. Cool. Sorry, my bad.
Yeah.
Meanwhile,
Gucci.
Kirby and Derek's. All right. So, what is Derek's doing inside Kirby?
So you know how in Smash Bros you can like wiggle to try to get out?
Yes, that'll be attack.
Yeah, no. So he's going to like be in the void. Actually, you know what? Actually, I'm gonna try something, DM, and you're welcome to tell me no.
All right.
So I used Smashergy before and it worked on getting me out. However, this last time, as far as Derek's is aware, he pumped Smashergy out into Kirby to try to free him, right?
Mm-hmm.
Derek's is going to sit down, and for the first time, he's going to meditate. And he's going to attempt to absorb Kirby's Smashergy.
Interesting. Roll?
And if you need his like thought process to help, like I can give you why.
No. That's fine.
Okay.
I'm just wondering if I should charge you a fate point for this.
I do not have any more fate points, so if it doesn't work, I can't like try to gimmick it.
Okay. I'll let you.
I would be willing to donate a fate point to the cause.
Cam is
Communal
also.
fate points.
Yeah.
I love it.
Cam is also a bank of fate points right now as well. You could call him. So yeah, you can you can have one of Cam's for this, I would say. Do that.
Okay.
All
right.
And go ahead and roll Smashergy.
Come on.
Hey.
Alrighty. There is a 4. There you go. Nicely done. So with that 4, you start trying to absorb more of the energy. And as you do so, the you do feel more powerful. Essentially, you do kind of like your eyes will start to glow.
I've experienced a smash ball entering me before, right?
Yeah, it's similar to that. It's not like a full smash ball. You got like half of your smash meter filled.
Right, but still the feeling of like absorbing it and kind of funneling that feeling.
Yeah, it's just a weaker version of that.
Cool. That is going to be his attempt to try. Like, he's basically trying to weaken Kirby so much that Kirby can no longer hold him inside.
Yeah.
By doing this.
You do so. After you do that, Kirby is going to spit you out right in front of Luigi, who still has the Smashergy from that Smash Ball earlier. And as Luigi comes up to you, he is going to roll his Smashergy stats here. Let me go ahead and do that first. A 7. Oh! So he's going to use his Smashergy. This kind of green fire comes off of him and just kind of like engulfs your head in this flame. It doesn't hurt you though. It doesn't feel like you are being burnt. But though it tingles only in your brain. Suddenly the little device that you see come out of someone when you kill them in Fortnite and beam them up, Scotty, that device pops out from you and is now floating in the back of the truck, and you are now mentally freed.
Okay, I was going to say I was going to suggest a thing I could do in retaliation, but I'm cool with this. I'm okay with not being mind controlled anymore. I'll stop being a menace. I'm sorry.
Is there any visible change in you?
I mean,
there's the
weird
visible
device
thing that came out of him. There's the literal physical thing that came out of him.
Oh, a physical thing did come out. Okay, cool.
Yes.
Cool.
So, DM.
Hi. How are you?
I have essentially half of a Smashergy orb.
Yeah.
I don't have enough to utilize it. But does that mean I also don't have enough to expel?
What are you wanting to do?
Well, Palm asked if I had something kind of like physical change with me, right?
Uh-huh.
I don't know. The murderous glare left your eyes. Is kind of what I was thinking.
Oh, I was going to say, I was going to request an actual physical change.
Okay.
Because you want more scars.
No, actually, I'm gonna get a little bit of anime with you, okay?
Okay.
So you know how his the area around his eye got damaged from the Grima fight because of Grima getting hit in the eye?
Yeah.
Can I have that eye, the pupil of that eye, be a smash ball?
Oh, like a little cross going through it. Yeah.
Yeah, like it's the symbol, the Smash symbol
Yeah.
that you see on the ball. Yeah, that's all I want.
cool.
That's all I want.
Yeah.
That's so
He's getting
epic.
he's getting an eye patch for the next season. So like,
Of course
That's
he
cool.
is.
you're never gonna see it. So that was it. That's all.
Alrighty, cool stuff. So, as you guys mosey on along, yeah, so Kirby's going to look at you like just kind of like and cautiously say, "Pollo."
I am cognizant now, right?
Yes.
He's just gonna look over at Kirby and just slowly like reach over and just pat him on the head.
Pollo.
Aww.
Meanwhile, this
Pollo,
device that
pollo.
came out of you flies out of the back of the truck bed and will start flying off in the same direction that the truck from a few sessions ago went.
When it goes to fly off, I'm going to. Can I like look over at Goomsha and grab it quick?
I do what Derek tells me. He seems more normal now.
All right, roll to burglary.
Roll to burglary!
A 4.
Bum, bum, bum.
And I'm going to have it roll to dodge you, essentially.
Fair.
3. Ooh. So you have now snagged this little box. It's like a foot by a foot big. Like maybe not even. And yeah, it's just a little metal box with a like blue like light that comes out from under it. That is used for its like little tracker ball thing. Yeah, so what do you do with it?
It's a blue foot by foot box with a tracker ball on it.
No. There's a little like there's a blue circle on the bottom of it where the beam comes out of. The rest of it is just normal like metallic color.
Does this look like the box that Cam's been using to make the boxes with?
No. If
No.
anything, you recognize this from the same box that came out of like the Batman's cronies. All of the people that you took out here in the Fortnite world. These boxes come out of them and suck them up.
Does it look like a button that I could push? Is that what the circular thing is? I'm sorry. I'm
you
really
want-
having a hard time visualizing this.
I mean, do you? I mean, there's not really any kind of interfaces or buttons on it.
It's just a box.
Yeah,
Seems solid.
it's just a
I
box
shake
that
it
flies.
like a box that flies.
Yeah,
Does it have wings, or is it just a
No.
box that levitates?
it's just
Okay,
levitates.
I put a visual in the group chat.
Okay, thank you. I'm sorry.
Bless.
I was
Like, what
looking
do
for
you
it
do
so
with
I would
it?
I would know what it is too.
Okay.
Is there
Oh yeah,
anything
you can customize it, can't you? You can have different ones. Something.
Yeah. Do you? This is like a work truck bed or something, right? Like a
This
work
is
truck.
like an army truck bed, so it's covered.
Okay.
Like,
Is there any like material in here, like rope or a backpack or something that like would normally be in a military truck?
Rope? Yeah. Roll luck. So just give me 4 DFs.
Somebody else roll for me. This is. We can't trust Derek's luck. Could I just roll notice instead? I at least have a +4 in that. No.
Let me check my pockets for that real quick.
Yeah, because yeah, yeah. See.
That's
Plus
0.
2 to resources roll for non-currency items that are common household goods.
Plus
Rope would count, yes.
Okay.
And Goomsha with a 2 has rope.
Okay. Yeah. Derek, you'll see Derek's kind of like looking around, like under the benches and stuff. And does anyone see any rope?
I don't see any, but I got some right here.
May I have it?
Sure.
Thank you. And he's going to attach the rope around the machine, like one end of the rope around the machine, and then he's going to once the barrier is no longer, or the storm is no longer like approaching us, and we stop. I'm just gonna wait for that. So.
Yeah. We'll let time pass a little bit. I mean, it's not going to take that much longer before the storm starts moving. Anyway, so.
Well, while the time's passing, can we talk to each other?
Yeah.
So, Derek's, what was that back there? you doing all right?
Do I know what happened?
Nothing outside of what you as a player knows.
So I know that I suddenly got the urge to fight back and survive.
Yeah.
And
and it happened when you tried to cure Kirby of his brainwashing.
Right. I think what happened was when Kirby absorbed me, when he was afflicted with whatever was going on, I tried to cure him, essentially. And I think I absorbed the brainwashing. I just felt like I needed to survive, and in order to survive, enemies couldn't.
So wait. They're brainwashed?
They were. Kirby here, I think that once I cured myself, and thank you for your assistance with that, Kirby. Once I cured myself, I essentially cured both of us.
And Crom will chime in. It seems that yes, you have freed Kirby, but many others could be still in a state like Mario was, where he's still brainwashed.
So that was actually him. Not a fake?
Sort of.
To the best of our
knowledge. It was
knowledge.
him. It was him, but it wasn't what he... It wasn't who he was.
I was so close.
What do you mean?
I had him in my hands and he got away.
Got away?
Do you have some kind of existing vendetta against him?
He taught Little Mac Smasher G.
Well, isn't Smasher G why you're, alive now?
Yeah. I never asked for this.
Well, I mean, none of us asked to be born. It just kind of, I
am the byproduct of them messing around in a gym. I serve no purpose other than to get hit so other people can be strong.
Well, then, do you want a different purpose?
I want to be free.
Wow.
Oh, this is a reminder to drink water.
What does being free look like to you?
it keeps changing, Goomsha. 1 second it was getting out of the gym. The next it was getting out of the Federation. The next it was getting out of the seal of approval. And now where are we? I thought this would be as real as it gets, as free as we could be. But no, we're where that freak John Cena came from. And he had fake skin. So this place isn't real either.
Well, what makes you real, though? Like, I mean, I feel pretty real, and you feel pretty real.
Right! We have things that we care about, that we love, cherish, and adore. And we have things that we want to fight for. But what does it matter if all of this is just locked in some... I don't know. We were in a spaceship and I thought that's as free as you could get, but then there was a giant seal and then they used a genie to get us out? None of this makes any sense!
Well, I mean, I don't think it's about where you are. I think it's about what you do and what you, like you said, like what you care about, you know? You gotta find a cause that means something to you. That's what we're all trying to do.
And then we have that dream not too long ago, Goomsha, and you were there, and the dude mentioned that I could have family out there. Maybe there's more people like me.
Body opponent pack. There is no answer. Everyone's freedom, everyone's feeling of being real, of everyone's purpose. It is not something I, nor Goomsha, nor Cam, nor Mario, nor Little Mac can answer.
Man, I want to read.
Then read. That
How?
is your answer. I can teach you. Many others can. Your freedom, your feeling of real is determined by no one else but yourself. The only thing anyone else can do is just help you with that. You want to read. You don't know how. I can teach you. Goomsha can teach you. Someone that you care about can teach you.
You know, I thought Cam was going to teach me, but he got scared.
So the since this is like more of an army truck, there is some separation between the driver's seat and the back. So I just wrote his notice to see if he was overhearing this, and he rolled merely a 2, and I was looking for a 3. So,
Okay, good to know.
Yeah, continue on.
I will never fear or shy away from you.
Man, I'm just so mad. I didn't want to be here. I didn't want to wake up every day getting punched, having some freak janitor change my water, clean me with some dirty rag.
Who you were and what you've been through, it doesn't have to be who you become and what you continue to do, though. I know that hurt you real bad, and I know that messed you up a little bit.
Derek's is going to hug Bob.
I think the gauntlets just like start like slamming on his little stump because he doesn't know how to react.
And it's
Can I get you?
perfectly
Can I
all
get
right
Burr?
that you're-
Can I get you to roll rapport or empathy?
Okay, I'll take empathy because rapport is a 0.
Ooh.
I know what it's like not to be in your own control of your own body.
1.
And I know how bad that's gotta hurt for you. And it's okay to take time to grieve and be angry.
Man, I don't like the part of me that just wants them to feel the pain they made me feel.
Well, what do you want to be?
I want to get out of here. I don't want to ever be touched by that freaky purple storm ever again. That hurts. I ain't never felt pain like that ever. That hurts.
Derek's is going to look kind of at Bob, look over at Crom and Kirby and Luigi. You want to make them feel the way you felt. Look at me. There are ways to do it. There are. There's bad ways, but there's also ways that a little less bad. Remember how when we met first?
I slammed some silly nachos on my face to try and pretend to be a real.
Where were we?
We was in an arena watching other people fight.
We were watching Mario fight.
Yeah.
Little Mac fights there too. It is a sanctioned event that prevents the traumatizing levels of pain. But pain is still inflicted. It might be a healthy way to channel your hurts and your pain and your anger.
Maybe I should go start my own somewhere else. I don't want to do it for them.
I think you would run an excellent gym.
Can Cam pop in with something about a Pokemon gym leader?
I have a picture of that.
I guess he still can't hear us,
Yeah.
but he would if he could.
No, yeah, he like
He
hears.
perked up at the word gym.
I think he does like hear some of this, but I don't think it's in character for him to like pop in. Like internally, he's thinking like, "Oh, he could be a fighting type gym leader." But I don't think he'd say that out loud now.
You know what? He's a ghost type gym leader. Let's be real here.
Yeah. Can I, like, for real, out of character, very early on, I was like, oh, Body Opponent Bag could, like, just follow Cam into, like, the Pokemon world as, like, a new Pokemon.
Oh no!
Fighting ghost.
Fighting ghost type.
Yup.
Oh man!
I'm not making you.
Bob.
Alrighty, so
Okay.
so yeah, the storm ends up stopping, and Cam's just like, are we heading in the right direction?
Can we stop the vehicle for a minute?
Sure. And he pushes the brake harder than he has to because he isn't sure if it's an emergency or not.
Yeah.
Derek's is going to once not like tumbling around, he's going to hop out of the car with the machine tied to the rope, and ensuring that it is actually very well put together and a good rope tie or a good knot. He is going.
Who roped it? I would need them to roll crafts.
Can Could I roll Treasure Hunter's intuition? No.
You can roll crafts.
Is anyone good at tying ropes?
We've been tying people up this whole time.
Yeah, but this is not just like tying hands behind the back. This is trying to like keep a strange device that doesn't really have any good surfaces to tie around in the first place to not take off on you. And also, we haven't used crafts or anything, and I want an excuse to use crafts.
I feel like you would just tie it,
No.
you know?
It's okay. Sure. I mean, unless somebody else has crafts built up, I will attempt it.
Kirby might have some
Big
crafts.
old goose egg.
I feel like Kirby could have crafts.
I mean, Crom. It would make sense if
Luigi,
Crom did,
maybe?
'cause, well, Crom was an adventurer. It would make sense if he did.
I'll just roll in general for them with the +2. Ooh, 3, perfect. That is exactly what we're looking for. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. So this thing is
Then
tied up properly.
Whoever it is that is doing the tying, if they can follow me out of the car.
All right. So Kirby will follow you.
It's still like trying to pull away from me, right?
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna attach it to the front of the car.
Ah.
Beautiful. Just follow where it's
It's a
trying to
lure.
go.
Yep.
Nice.
Oh, okay, that works. And Cam will just follow that.
Yeah. That's why continue trying to track when we know where it's wanting us to go.
Mm-hmm.
So, when we get where we're going, they have war prisoners there. I'm saying this to Crom. Like, they have war prisoners.
Yes, and they're probably brainwashing more of them. Probably as we speak.
How are we going to break them free of the brainwashing without hurting them? Because they're going to be trying to kill us.
Hey,
Also, do we know why?
no, we don't know why at all.
Let's break in and find out, right? That's what heroes do.
I'm going to turn and put my hand on Kirby. Because he's been in there. Does he know anything?
So here's the thing: is like it's if there are memories in there, it's not surface level. He does not remember them. So you're going to have to roll to dig. He's willing to let you dig.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Well, it's a good thing we beefed that one up. There we go.
A mere 3, not enough. You are. You get the story that Kirby already told, but I guess in more detail. I mean, you're. I mean, the new information you do get is just like when he first gets placed on the world. You see that he is in this weird bus that is flying over the world, and a bunch of different Fortnitean people jumping out of this bus and like skydiving down to the ground. That's the only new information you get.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Don't know what I can really do with that, so. Nope.
Yes, indeed. As you further along, you eventually come up to a rather strange bunker. Like that's where it's just is leading. Is just like this seemingly, and like it's kind of like hidden off the side of the road. You kind of like got to off-road a little bit to even get up to it, and you can see some evidence of tire tracks of vehicles that have done the same. And as you round the corner of this hill, you see this bunker there and some tire tracks leading up to and through it. So as you do so, you end up going like there is a computer monitor at the front of it. There's no guards around, but there are cameras everywhere. And as you approach, some of the cameras turn towards you.
Okay. I don't know what we wanted to do about that.
That's a camera, right?
Do we just take it out?
I mean, it already looked at us, right? Is that looking right at us?
Is it, DM?
I will say, there are some cameras that are looking right towards you. Yeah, sorry.
Huh. That's weird. Hey, can you hand me your gun real quick, Derek's?
Gladly. And he's gonna, he'll hand it over.
I instantly shoot one of the cameras.
With a 3-2 hit. It is a non-moving target, so it is just simply how good you are at accuracy. So yes, with that, you deal some damage to it. Some sparks start to come off of that one camera that you hit. There's still like half a dozen more.
Of course. Somebody else want to turn? That was actually kind of fun. I don't normally use this stuff, so.
As you are saying this, suddenly you hear an alarm sound going off.
Oh joy.
I was never subtle anyway.
Cam runs out and runs up to the little computer monitor on this thing, and it seems that there is a spot for a username and a password on there, and he remembers. Wait, let me try something. And he tries the username and password that he had started collecting from our second world. And
nice.
As he enters it in, the door opens up, and so Cam rushes over to the car and jumps in and starts driving y'all in. You start rushing down a tunnel. Red alarms lighting your way. And you see a couple of armed people down, starting to come down the tunnel. What do you guys do?
Armed people coming down the tunnel. I would like to wait until I can identify these people who are approaching us, whether they're Fortnitians or brainwashed smasher people. I'm kind of waiting until I can determine that to see what my first action is going to be there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm not gonna jump the gun on anything.
Not yet. Yeah, I'm gonna prep a shot, but
Alrighty.
I will get ready to counter in case they shoot.
I do think I'm going to take a squirrel shroom to be able to eat a bullet in case they start shooting.
Alrighty. Let's go ahead and roll for initiative. Lucky today.
I got us.
Thank
I
you.
think I can do it.
Thank you.
40s or a 20?
Let's do 20, yeah.
Whoo! True neutral.
Alrighty. A 10. Okay, let me roll on behalf of. Alrighty, so yeah, they're going to go first, but frankly, you're letting them go first anyway, so that adds up.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so they're going to. There is 4 of them, and they are each going to. And so we're going to split our turns in half as usual. So 2 of them are going to go 5 to hit against Cam's driving skills. 2 and a 2, so those are both going to end up hitting the front of this truck. The windshield gets kind of fractured all sorts. And Cam starts just kind of like ducking down as he's trying to also keep an eye on where he's going.
Love that.
Alrighty, what do you guys do? Player's turn, part 1.
I would like to roll notice to see who exactly is shooting at us.
They are. It's just like they have just full like think futuristic cops essentially, right? So it's like full armor, nice and shiny and polished, very Fortnitean.
Ooh, oh, love that, love that.
Can we run over them with the car? Especially since they're all coming out of a tunnel and are kind of like at a choke point type deal.
Cam would not
Just
unless
go
you tell
bowling.
him to.
Hey Cam, run him over.
All right. Alrighty, and so he's going to go ahead and roll a his drive, a 2 to hit, to which these guys a 2 to dodge. On one of them, I'm going to say he'll be able to hit 2 of them. So let's see. One of them does not dodge. One of them does dodge. So he does end up running over one of them.
Cool.
Nice.
And that's Cam's turn.
Yes. One more turn before we hand it over to the others.
Body opponent bag, I assume you want to hold to counter potentially.
Yeah.
Derek, you got anything cool up your sleeve? Otherwise, I'll just, I don't know, look out and shoot. But I could also hold to counter.
Unfortunately, I really don't.
Do you have a gun?
I do have a gun, but that's about all I can really do.
You want to pew pew then?
Luigi
The
can
one
pew
that we
pew.
ran over?
I was gonna say, they're not fully like out in the open, right?
They're in the open.
Oh, they are in the open. Oh, why does I think? Sure, I'll shoot. I'll shoot at one of them.
Alrighty. Go ahead and do so.
Unless they're in range for Storm Ray, but
I would say once you start running over them, they're probably going to be in range, yeah.
if there is a way that I can hit at least 2 with Storm Ray, then I will use Storm Ray, but if I cannot,
2 I
then
could
will just shoot.
easily can do 2.
Okay, then that is what I'm going to do. I'm going to use Storm Ray on 2 of them as we run them over.
All right, go ahead and roll to hit. A 5 to hit and
then
a 7 to hit against a 2 and a 4. Yeah, you hit.
There
Oh,
you
good!
go.
I finally hit somebody. Let's
Yeah. Good job, buddy.
go. Then that's my turn.
Alrighty. And Luigi will pew pew at wait, so that's 1, So you were second person. There's 6 of you in this. Yeah, so you need one more person to go. So yeah, so we'll have Luigi be your one more person. Pew pew. A 1 to hit. He almost crit failed. Golly. And then and a 5 to dodge. So yeah, there's still one guy that just hasn't been hit at all. You're zooming past them though. But they because it's just kind of it's just a hit and run here. But yeah, they're going to be trying to shoot at you even after you have passed by. There are still 2 of them that haven't even tried to shoot at you yet, so I'm going to let them go. A 4 to hit and a 5 to hit. I'm going to say, who did we have in the back of the truck here? Crom and Derek's each. That's a 5 to hit Derek's and a 4 on Crom. From 3 to dodge, he's going to take some damage.
I'm going to attempt to shield.
With a 2 against the 5, so that's going to also be some damage for you, Derek's. Alrighty. So yeah, you guys keep on moseying down past this. The road comes to a T intersection wherein if you keep going straight, you will hit a wall. So you have to go either left or right. There is a sign labeling some stuff if someone wants to roll. Well, I guess let me have Cam roll notice since he's the one driving anyways, and he's got great notice. He's got a 3. With his 3, he's like, looks like left for the brainwashing, right for the control center. Which one are we going?
Which way is the thing taking us?
It's just kind of, it's going right.
Then
I don't. It's not going in any particular direction. I can't tell.
follow it with your heart.
Lol. Okay,
Cam,
wait
I
a
need you to
second.
be
So
assertive
if
and
they're
make a decision right now. You're the driver. This is your moment, buddy.
As a
If they're-
GM, I want the players to decide though.
okay, if they're brainwashed, doesn't it make sense to take out the controls?
Yes, so we follow it. We go right.
Okay. And he's going to kind of try to drift as around this corner with just a one that's not going to be a very. Ends up not being so much a drift and more so a just slowed down and very normal right turn. He probably even puts his blinker on. Let's be honest, and and starts heading right. Alrighty, so as you guys do so, yeah, you start heading down in that direction. So as you guys are around that corner, the shots are hard. They're not. Those guys are still on foot, and so they're trying to run back up to you. I would say because Cam slowed down there, they're going to be able to get some more shots off. Let's see, a 1 to hit and a 7 to hit. That 7 being against Derek. Sorry. Go ahead.
Bro. Why?
You're in the
Why
back.
me? Yeah, I know. I'm gonna block. It's not gonna work.
Yeah, that's more damage for you, buddy.
Oh boy.
After seeing that, Derek, switch me spots.
Sure. Yeah, I'm gonna just switch spots. Sure.
There we go.
Yeah. All right.
That way I can counter the next one coming at us from the rear.
And I can take the bullets coming at us from whichever way.
My ears are keen for the sound of gunfire, yelling, anything that suggests which way to look.
All right, sounds good. As you roll around this corner, you start driving onwards, and you end up getting to a vehicle parking place. Like it seems that this is as far as the vehicle can go, because there are a bunch of pathways off of this that are more for pedestrians. Are not big enough for this vehicle.
All right, everybody out.
Cam just slams the brakes, just like, oh, yes, sir. And he puts it in park and just starts running out, not even like turning off the car first. And Crom and Luigi and Kirby will all rush out as well. And yeah, there's a bunch of people trying to shoot at you here. Let's just go ahead, and I know some of y'all are going to try to counter these, so let's do everyone that's going to get a counter. Do your counter. So it was 3 of you.
I'm not going to attempt to counter.
I counter.
You counter the 2 with your 5, sending a bullet back. And let's see here. Okay, so Goomsha with a 6 countering a 4. Good job. And then Crom trying to counter as well, but a 1 against a 1. That's going to hit Crom anyways, so Crom will take some damage.
Serves him right.
Fair. And that will be his first consequence, actually. Here we go. He takes a consequence and resets his stress. All right. So, you guys start rushing off. I mean, I think this is a great point for us to take our to end this session.
What?
What?
We're right in the middle of. Okay.
Well, I mean, sure, but though there's more happening here. Oh, this scene. There we go. I'm trying to find the right scene. I was clicking every scene without reading first. Gosh. All right. Oh boy. Yes. So the those of you watching here on Twitch, we are not going anywhere. We will be back in just a moment because we are doing multiple recordings of sessions here in this single day. But before we do so, we're going to still end this properly for those listening to the podcast later. Don't you worry, we're still going to have our little Ask the Players segment. For those wondering, there is a Discord channel called Ask the Players in our Discord, and there we go. Frankly, we do need more questions for today's session. So if anyone has some questions they want to toss, some get to know you questions to toss at these players, go, please post some more. But our let's see here. We do have a good question. We don't have any new questions. We do have one for later. If anyone in chat has a question they want to ask, feel free to, like an icebreaker type question.
If they don't, I do.
Oh, go ahead, Burr. Go ahead, Burr.
What's your favorite die?
Interesting. So I assume this is referring to, like tabletop dice. Yeah.
Yes.
And that's like your favorite way to die.
D4. Yeah, no. Like D6, D4, D12, D20.
Yeah.
For some reason, I have an answer actually. I have I have a set of dice that I love dearly. They're like a blue and white sort of blended type color scheme, and they're the ones I always or almost always use. And for some reason, whenever I am GMing, I always go for just like roll a d8 is my just like default for anything and everything for no good reason. Whenever I have to determine like a random check, I'm like, give me a d8. I don't know why. I just like it. Makes me happy. I feels like a couple, good odds, but also not that great. I don't know. Feels like a good middle ground. Less choices. Adds an air of mystery. You never know what I'm thinking because there's 8 different options, which I could feasibly have 8 different options, but also I don't have 8 different options. I have like 2, but they don't need to know that.
Lol.
Anyway, I'm Palm Tree Tries. I don't really stream, but I hang out here. That's what I do.
Yeah, indeed. Alrighty, Lufi in chat saying blue die. Yes, feel free to answer in the chat here if you are live, or if you're watching the podcast later. Various platforms like YouTube and Spotify allow you to leave comments, so please feel free to do so there. Alrighty, Midwest, do you have an answer?
I do. You can't do anything in life unless you're gonna give it 100%. I love my percentile rolls. It's really fun. I got real into the percentile roll whenever I started playing with a buddy of mine. Every time he runs the game, you haven't been to one of his sessions until he asks you to roll a percentile, because it's always on a crazy table and it's something wild always happens, and it's always great. We love chaos.
Indeed. Alrighty, and who is you?
Who is I? Well, if I'm not some psychopathic plastic bag, I'm a random variety streamer who does a lot of things. But the biggest and most important thing is IGM the Six Sword Saga every Thursday at 6:30 p.m. Central Time over on Midwest Dungeon Delvers. And hey, if you don't catch it live, go check it out on the YouTube or the Rumble. Oh, I've been rumbled.
Yes, indeed. High five. Yes, what do you got there, Burr?
I have a question.
Yes.
2d10s or actual percentile d10s?
So I like the actual percentile.
Okay.
Actual percentile.
Okay, cool.
I don't do just the 2d10s. No, get the doubles. Let's see what it is.
Okay, cool. Double zeros. Gotta love them.
Triple zeros was crazy.
Alrighty, Goblin Moss in chat saying that hers is the D12. Rarely does it get used unless you're a barbarian or something that fits the hand perfectly. It's just otherwise unappreciated. That's a good point. It is a very well-shaped dice. I do like that one. Alrighty. Burr, your answer, please.
So I have 3.
Oh no.
Ask this question.
Yeah.
I know, right? The first 2 are jokes. So the first one is the D7. I've been following this guy on TikTok that has actually been trying to develop a non-gimmick D7. I've been following him, and it's been very interesting to watch. My second one, I wish I had them.
Mm-hmm.
My father has a set of D6s that are spheres. And how it works is they're hollow in the center, and there's a ball bearing that rolls around inside, and then there's little slots in there that it sits into. Just like, okay, it sat there, so now 6 is on the top. Very interesting set. I want to steal them at some point. But my genuine answer is the D10. Just the D10. Because it makes for the best tabletop. I'm sorry, I thought that was clever.
Lol. Okay. The D10.
I see.
It makes tabletop. But yeah, hi, my name's BurrItsColdGaming. I'm a variety streamer and speedrunner. I speedrun Quest 64 and a variety of randomizers. I'm finally getting back into Donkey Kong 64 randomizers, so been enjoying that. Otherwise, we're starting to play a lot more creature capture games, so come check us out. I'm also the DM of a Kingdom Hearts TTRPG that we play every Sunday at 2 p.m. Central Time. We've been on a little bit of a hiatus due to health issues, but we're going to get back into it next week. Tomorrow's Father's Day, so sorry. But yeah, come check us out. We have a lot of fun and a lot of cry. So
Yes. Indeed. Alrighty. And with that, can I get a goodbye, players? Oh, wait, I need to give my answer, don't I? I need to give my answer, don't I? I almost got away with that. So, my answer is going to be the D2, which I would just call a coin. Because sometimes you just need, sometimes you don't need a fancy die or whatever. Sometimes you just need to, just like a yes or no to things. And I don't know, it's nice for that. So yes, that's my answer. I'm Fedorable Will. We do Nintendo games and tabletop RPGs here on my Twitch channel, and you can find Super Smash Quest wherever you get your podcasts. Season 2. So we're going to be starting a fresh campaign. So if you have no idea what's going on, don't worry. Fresh campaign with starting from zero, coming up in the 23rd is when that premieres on our live streaming platforms. So yeah, there's that. Alrighty, now can I get a goodbye, players?
See you soon.
players. See you soon.
Alrighty. If you love somebody, you tell them the truth. And boy, how do I love you guys? So here's the truth that can be found in Exodus 20, 1-4. Then God spoke all these words, saying, I am Yahweh, often translated as the Lord, your God, who brought you out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of slavery. You shall have no other gods before me, and you shall not make for yourself an idol, or any likeness of what is in heaven above, or the earth beneath, or in the waters under the earth. That is our true time for today. That's all the time we have for today. See you all very soon. Love you all. Bye-bye.